This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. So QC is making sure that they don't have a slip on Lil Baby this week. They're quickly going into the bonus album for Wham, because Wham's only going to do about 125 the first week. And I know you're saying, that's great. That's good numbers. You know, that's like Gunna was doing about 100, right? So that's good numbers. It is good numbers. But for Lil Baby's last album did 216, so it's half the numbers almost, you know. So it's like, you know, you don't want to decline, you know. And that's what it's looking like. Fans are starting to gravitate away from Lil Baby, which happens with every artist, okay? Like, very rarely does an artist keep the same sales record. It seems like Lil Baby pretty much peaked in 2020, reaped the benefits in 2022, and now the music's kind of dull. You know, it's like the same music. It's not worse. It's just not different. It's not keeping people's attention. This is where Drake is lucky, where he is so versatile in making his music with singing and everything, and that it keeps people's attention. It's just a fact. So on one of the new snippets, he disses Gunna again. This is his new theme, even though Gunna and him are responsible for helping each other's careers in the beginning. Let's be honest. You know, that album they did together was epic. Gunna, when he took the plea deal, he went a little far by saying, you know, listen, it's pretty much Young Thug's fault for putting Gunna around situations he should have been in with the streets, you know. When they were pulled over at one time with a lot of stuff in the vehicle, Gunna denied it was his stuff, right? It's kind of Young Thug's fault. You don't bring people that aren't from the streets around street stuff, especially if they're your artist and you're making money off of them. It's just a dumb business move. There's a lot of ways to look at this. No, I never looked at Gunna as a street rapper. I guess some people did, though. It is what it is, you know. So basically, he says, "I don't care what he did. He a rat still, and I said what I said." All right. Then, you know, here's the official track list. The additional songs will be like featuring Future. It'll be like 3 or 4 other songs. You know, I think it'll keep the sales momentum going for Wham, and it'll buy him another album. And he just better come through on this next album. That's all I can say. You know, the thing that Lil Baby has that Gunna doesn't is Drake, Future, Young Thug. He has a lot of features. A lot of features. That Young Thug feature was big for him. Young Thug should rethink and get down with Gunna again, but it's not my choice. That's what I would do. Kanye West releasing some snippets. He's getting ready to release his new album. He's patched up things with Kai Cenat, and he's going to be taking the Drake route and really embracing streamers, it looks like. Kanye West really follows what Drake's doing a lot, if you haven't noticed. Kanye West inspired Drake, and then Kanye looked at Drake as the future and borrows things from him. Kanye is always going to be Kanye. You know, he's never going to be totally copying somebody else. But, you know, he's going to borrow things here and there. He borrowed from Jay, borrowed from Drake. Takes inspiration, just like Drake takes inspiration from a lot of people. And then let's get into this. I noticed this is circulating. Why did Rockefeller break up? Jim Jones weighs in on it. Well, it's pretty obvious. Jay-Z got jealous. See, Dame's been breaking this down lately. Jay-Z didn't want anybody on the label to outshine him because he wanted Rockefeller to be dependent on him, Jay-Z, right? So when Camron got over there and started selling and started having his own movement, that was a threat to Jay-Z. He distanced himself immediately. I was actually at the Old Boy video. I was in, that was my first year of college, and I had faked my way into the video saying I worked for MTV, and I was getting footage for this other television show, which is independent, to make money. You know, they were paying me, $250 a minute for every minute I delivered for the show. So I pretended I worked for MTV doing the behind the scenes. It was crazy. And Jay-Z was there. Jay-Z came in for a minute to do a photo op, which you've never seen photos from the Oh Boy video with Jay-Z there. But he was there for about 20 minutes. And I talked to Jay-Z to try to get him to do an interview. And he says, call me at the office. And he said he had no manager. It would just call him straight. Weird. I never did, obviously. But Dame was there. And this was the beginning. You could see the tension. My point is, you could see the tension at that shoot. Jay and Dame did not talk to each other. I don't think he really approved of Camron coming over to Rockefeller ever. Even though he did a feature and tried to, like, sun Camron at one point, Camron wasn't having it and deleted it. Because there was friction. It was like a friendly friction. They eventually did one feature together, but there was friction. And then Jay-Z distanced himself more and more, and then, sold Dame out, sold Rockefeller, took Rockefeller back, Rock Nation, that one, And around that time, when Dame and Jay-Z are splitting apart because Dame Dash is trying to find someone to replace Jay-Z just in case things go left, Dipset falls apart. Dipset falls apart because Jim Jones gets a hit record with Ballin'. And as he's doing that, he becomes his own man at Koch. In the meantime, Camron starts a beef with 50 Cent. That's the moment Jim Jones and Juelz decided they weren't going to roll with Camron. They were going to roll with 50 Cent. And they distanced themselves from Camron. And Camron just said recently in an interview with 50 Cent that was the time when he realized it was over. It was a wrap. When Jim Jones showed up at BET, the basement when 50 Cent was hosting during the beef, and then also when he came out and performed with 50, him and Juelz came out and performed with 50, he was like, that was the ultimate betrayal, where he was like, you can't really repair this. They could do business with each other, but the friendship is over. And it's true. It's a shame, man. Egos really get involved and break up some really great things. Dipset was amazing. Rockefeller was amazing. It's a shame. Drake says he's gonna get active on Stake because I guess that's broken and they're not releasing his cash. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and I appreciate you all. And I will check you guys in the next one. Peace.